show that man is king.
Hey everyone, Sean Wist here with JoBlo.com, and there are few cinematic wonders that are as big as King Kong. From the 1933 original to Peter Jackson's iteration, the films have always been an event of epic proportions. Kong Skull Island will be no different. Director Jordan Vogt-Roberts is a relative newcomer in the world of feature film, having directed the 2013 Sundance hit The Kings of Summer, along with a few other shorts. This situation probably seems very similar to Colin Trevorrow taking on the reins of Jurassic World. After all, both directors proved themselves a more intimate, character-driven stories before taking on a big-budget franchise. Trevorrow's effort proved to be a box office success, despite bringing in mixed reviews from fans. We obviously can't speak for Skull Island's financial outcome just yet, but in relation to Trevorrow's directorial effort, I can tell you this. The end result couldn't be more different. We're going to talk plot details, character breakdowns, and some of the action we can expect to see in the film. Here's everything you need to know about Kong Skull Island. First up, Kong Skull Island is not connected to any other King Kong movie. The prologue is set during World War II, where we witness US and Japanese fighter planes crash land on, you guessed it, Skull Island. The remainder of the film takes place in 1973 during the tail end of the Vietnam War. Unlike Gareth Edwards' Godzilla, we'll see Kong fairly early on in this movie, in all of his delicious glory. Skull Island's Kong will be the largest yet, ranging from 80 to 100 feet. Tom Hiddleston plays James Conrad, a former British SAS officer who's brought in by Monarch to map out Skull Island. If you recall, Monarch is that shady organization from Godzilla. Hiddleston has actually been attached to Skull Island for over a year and a half to help develop the story and its characters. Director Jordan Vogt-Roberts and Hiddleston talked about Raiders of the Lost Ark and Jurassic Park when discussing the tone of Kong. Samuel L. Jackson plays Colonel Packard, leader of one of the most illustrious squadrons out of the war, whose men he brings to Skull Island for, as he calls it, one last hurrah. Brie Larson plays Weaver, a photojournalist who convinces her way onto this secret mission, believing that there's something else going on due to the military support. Obviously, she's 100% correct. Speaking of, Larson actually took pictures during filming with her period-appropriate camera. John C. Reilly plays Marlowe, the World War II pilot from the beginning who now lives on Skull Island with the natives. John Goodman joins the team as a representative of Monarch. Now, you may have already known about the big stars of the film, but Vogt-Roberts amassed some serious talent to round out the rest of the soldiers, including Toby Kebbell from Warcraft, there's Thomas Mann from Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, as well as Corey Hawkins and Jason Mitchell from Straight Outta Compton. Now, the mission begins with our heroes dropping seismic survey instruments from helicopters. The shockwaves disturb the peace, prompting the sheriff of the island, Kong, to rise up and retaliate. We, of course, see a glimpse of this in the trailers. Now, after this confrontation, everybody is stranded. Conrad and Weaver lead one group to try and escape from the island, while Packard leads another in an effort to destroy Kong. It's worth noting that there is no damsel in distress or love story here, like with the other Kong films. Skull Island will feature no dinosaurs, but rather new creatures that feel realistic and are individual gods of their own domain, as Vogt-Roberts puts it. Miyazaki and Princess Mononoke were big references in regards to the creatures and the areas in which they live. One such set piece, which is also in the trailer, involves our heroes moving through a bamboo forest, of which some of the stalks are revealed to actually be spiders' legs. Kong will do battle with a giant squid-like creature at some point, so no worries about Kong not battling some giant monsters. As the film goes on, we'll see a bit of what the daily life of Kong is like, with some of the humans growing to understand how important he is to the ecosystem of Skull Island. And finally, there's also a much larger threat to be revealed on Skull Island that could rise up if Kong is not there to stop it. And if I was a betting man, I'd say we'll find out what that is come the end of the film.
We're all gonna die together out here. You shouldn't have come here.
And that's everything you need to know when it comes to Kong Skull Island. What you may not get a feel for in this video that I picked up on set, however, is the passion and the commitment that the cast and crew have for the legacy of Kong. Their hearts were absolutely in the right place, and with the studio behind them 100%, that's as great a start as you could ever hope for a film like this. Thanks for joining me in our look from the set of Kong Skull Island. Join us over at JoBlo.com for all the latest movie news, reviews, and exclusive content. Kong Skull Island hits theaters on March 10th, and if you're as excited as we are, we'll see you at the movies. Take care.
We're going to save Kong.